Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's your boy Sean here, back with another video. And look, man, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is just gonna be a little update video on the Beamer. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I've been gone for a long time, haven't been dropping videos. If you guys have been keeping up with me, y'all would know if y'all follow the Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Twitch link would be down in the description below. Make sure you guys go follow. We go live every single day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see this setup that we got right here every single day. But the ones that's on the YouTube, this is probably brand new for y'all. Yeah, I ain't seen this setup in a long time. But hey, look, chat. First thing first, man. So we took the BMW to Beamer, and I say we took the BMW to Beamer. God damn. We took the Beamer to BMW to have it looked, scanned, and everything like that. So I'm gonna just go over some of the things that they recommend that I get done. That could be the reason why my car is doing what it's doing. I will show y'all a little short clip right here of what it's doing. It basically just cuts on, and then it'll run for like a couple seconds to a couple minutes, and then it'll shut off. You know what I'm saying? Throw an engine code, and the car just shut off. I don't know what is going on, but I'm gonna let y'all know what they said the problem could be. So, chat, first thing first. The first thing that they had recommended that it was the reason that the car is shutting off and everything like that was my intake valves was clogged and it won't allow flow to the combustion chamber. You know what I'm saying? So they recommend that I get that cleaned. I do know that I need them cleaned. I've seen them when I took off my valve cover. You know what I'm saying? Not my valve cover, my intake valve. When I was doing the fuel sensor shit, I seen it when I did that. You know what I'm saying? I did know that they do need to be cleaned very bad. You know what I'm saying? So I think that might be a possible, you know what I'm saying, reason why my car is shutting off, but it doesn't seem too right. You feel me? Moving on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? They said my software was outdated. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to ask him what software is outdated. I guess he said the whole entire car. You know what I'm saying? He said it's one computer that updates everything like a phone. You know what I'm saying? Which, okay, I guess, but it would be more helpful if I can know which systems is outdated so I can take care of it instead of just updating the whole car. But they recommend that I just update the whole car because it's in an older update than where the car needs to be at. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that'll make it more efficient and make sure all the electronics are running functionally or are running correctly. You know what I'm saying? Functioning correctly, whatever you want to say. So we're definitely going to have to get that done just so I can get it out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So those first two things that I just mentioned just now are going to be the first two things that I take care of. The first thing I do take care of is going to be the update. I will be taking it back to BMW next Friday. You know what I'm saying? So they can update it. And then once I get it back, once I take it there, I'm also let them know, like, I need y'all to look at it one more time to make sure that the intake valves is the reason that it's causing this problem. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to update that the software, have a look at it one more time, and then if they still say it's the intake valves, we're going to come back the following week or the week after that, you know what I'm saying, to get our intake valves unclogged and cleaned out and everything like that. I was going to do it myself, but I just don't have the time for real no more, you know what I'm saying, to do big projects like that. And it's going to take me a whole weekend probably to do it, and I just don't have the time. You know what I'm saying? I've been working 6-7 days a week. I really don't have the time anymore. So I'm just let BMW take care of it, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and throw in the money, let them take care of it. So that way I know it's right, you know, everything's going to be taken care of. And then hopefully after that, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be two options. A, the BMW is back running and we can drive it again every single day and start producing more content. Or B, it doesn't solve the problem. We still took care of two things that need to be done, and then we're just going to have them look at it again and see what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to have to keep going down the list. But the rest of the stuff they recommend, I'm just go over real quick. You know what I'm saying? I did get a little bit of footage outside, you know what I'm saying, just so y'all can see everything that is recommended. One of the things that they recommend is my goddamn oil pan gasket is leaking. I'll show you guys a short clip of what's under my car right now. As you guys can see, the skid plate is hanging down. I forgot to put it back on. I drove off and it tore off. You know what I'm saying? But that's all right. I don't really care about the skid plate. It doesn't really do anything to a certain extent. especially those plastic ones. I don't know if that's plastic, cotton, whatever it is, um, fiberglass maybe. But I'm just gonna take it off. But you guys can see down there that I do have the oil leaks and it's really bad. You know what I'm saying? I just upgraded to 540. You know what I'm saying? Is it 540? It might be 540 oil, a little thicker oil, so it can slow down the leak. You know what I'm saying? Until I get that taken care of. That right there isn't my biggest concern. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just a switch of a gasket. I know it will take time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm prepared to either do that or just also have it taken back to BMW, have them take care of it. You know what I'm saying? But I also want to give you guys content, so I won't let BMW do everything. I'm gonna still step in and do some work myself. But for the big major projects that are gonna take me a long time, probably like the oil pan gasket, I'm just gonna have to give it to BMW, unfortunately. Oil pan gasket is leaking. You guys see the oil leaks down there. It is burning bad. Like the oil, that residue is burning really bad. I popped my hood and it looked like my engine blew up. You know what I'm saying? So that's all right. Another thing that they said is my motor mount collapsed. I do have a video that they took when my car was up in the air. I can see if I can plug that in for you guys right here. You know what I'm saying? They said my motor mount collapsed and it's causing engine vibration and needs to be replaced. Um, Big concern, no. Do I want to get it taken care of? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because I want my. You don't want vibration in your engine that's just not good because you'll start getting like rod knock and shit like that, and I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't want any missed codes just because my engine's vibrating too much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get that taken care of as well. That's something I probably could possibly do by myself, depending on what components and things like that I have to take out of the way in order to fix that motor mount. But from the video, it looked like they was visibly able to see it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm able to drop the subframe or something like that, pop it out, pop the new one in, and we'll see how that goes. You know. Another thing they try to recommend for me my oil for the housing gasket, but y'all seen the video that we replaced that. I think I just left oil residue on it, so they think that it needs to be replaced. You know what I'm saying? Everything like that should be good. We just replaced that ourselves, and I know I did it right. I hope. Another thing they recommend is the splash guard. The shit that y'all see down below. I'll play the video again if you guys didn't see it earlier. That my splash shield, or what you want to call it, skid plate, whatever you want to call it, is hanging down. It is tore up. But I'm not paying BMW $1,000 to put more fiberglass on the bottom of my car. It's not happening. I would just take it off for all of that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really affect me. It doesn't really affect the car performance or anything like that when it not being on. You know what I'm saying? It's just supposed to protect it from rocks and debris hitting the like oil pan and shit like that. But I drive very careful when I drive my car. I swerve potholes and things of that nature. So I'm not really too concerned about that. So that's just there just to be there. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna spend too much time on that one. And if they recommend is a brake job, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna do that myself. To be honest, save me a whole bunch of money. I don't want to pay them $900 for me to do a brake job when I can just do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Brake job isn't hard. I've done plenty of them. You know what I'm saying? That'll probably be something that we take care of once we get the car back running and on the road. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in me replacing brake pads. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not driving the car. You feel me? So we're gonna do that. And then the other thing, along with the brake pads that they did recommend was rotors. I do think I need rotors. That's for sure. And the front ones are good. I did look at the front ones, but the back ones do need to be replaced. So if anything, I'm probably gonna replace all the brake pads and all the rotors at the same time, so that way I know I got the same lifespan on all of them. You know what I'm saying? Even though the back is gonna wear a little bit faster because it's a rear-wheel drive car, at least I know that they're all replaced and all brand new. So I'm gonna spend a couple $100, you know what I'm saying, to get that brake job done. I'm gonna get some decent rotors and nice brakes so that they can last me for, you know what I'm saying, a good amount of miles. So we're gonna take care of that. That'll probably be something we take care of once we get the car back running, as I said before. You know, the first two things we're gonna take care of is the update and intake valve cleaning. My drive shaft dampener is cracked. They recommend replace the Gibo. I think that's how you spell it, Guibo. I'll put it up on the screen right here, a picture of it and everything like that. They also did take a video of that, I believe, so I'll plug that video in along with the picture. But it says a Gibo, or whatever it's called, is also called a driveline flex disc or a drive shaft dampener. It's a connection found between the drive shaft and the companion flange in the vehicle. The Gibo or Gibo itself is a flexible rubberized or other non-conductive vibration dampening material. It is used to reduce driveline vibrations and keep electrical current from flowing between the engine and the shaft. Hmm. That could be a reason why, you know what I'm saying, my car is acting real funny. Because it says it's at the end, you see what I'm saying? It said it's used to reduce driveline vibration to keep electrical current from flowing between the engine and the shaft. So maybe, possibly, the crack is allowing electricity to flow to my engine and it's causing disruption to the DME or whatever the hell is going on and it's causing my car to shut off. But that would be something we would have to diagnose and figure out, you know what I'm saying, along the way after we take care of the first two steps if that does not, you know what I'm saying, fix the issue. If that doesn't fix the issue, I think this is going to be the next priority that I take care of, you know what I'm saying, just to be sure, you know what I'm saying? I just got to be sure that that's not the reason that my car is doing what it's doing. Another thing that they're recommending is differential bushing slash rear mount is cracked and causes movement when driving. Recommend to place the mount. We do not have the parts in stock. Okay. The purpose of the mount is to support potential and dampen vibrations. All right, that's really it that BMW recommend. It's not really a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? But the price is a whole lot, if you feel what I'm saying. I'm going to just show you guys just for educational purposes and BMW's fucking sense of humor. This is how much this shit cost. Can you guys see that? This is how much it cost. For everything in total, it is a total of whopping $14,439,000. I didn't pay that much for the car. I'm not spending that much money to get this shit repaired. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not happening. But overall, I will be spending more than that just because I want my car to look a certain way and run a certain way and sound a certain way and things like that. But I'm not giving BMW $14,000 to fix all this when I can do a lot of this stuff myself. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. I can save a couple $100, couple $1,000 by doing certain things myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to do. Like, the big things, cool. I'll pay y'all $1,000 for it. The shit that I could do myself that's going to take 5 minutes, I'm not paying y'all $1,000 for it. Like, look, here. Splash Shield is $1,200 for some piece of plastic fiberglass that covers up the bottom of your car. $1,200. I would just take it off. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? But that's it for I guess maintenance wise. That everything that needs to be done with the car. That's my little update to you guys about the maintenance and what's been going on with my car. You know what I'm saying? So after we can get that going, there's how many services that we need to take care of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 services. 7 services, you know what I'm saying? And I already took out the splash shield, the brake job. No, the splash shield and the oil filter housing gasket. I took those 2 out. Everything else I will take care of. I will look into. We'll get a deep dive, and we'll also have videos coming out on each and every single one of those that I do myself. The things that BMW does, I unfortunately won't be able to record, but when I get it back, I will give you guys an update on how the car is running and what all they've done and what all the information that they gave me. You know what I'm saying? After I get it back from them. You know what I'm saying? So that's it for all the maintenance requirements that I need to get done for right now. As you can see, it's not a lot. Realistically, it's not a lot. The car is not a bad car. It's just needs some TLC because it is a 2011. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like a lot of shit was not replaced from the previous owner. So now I'm getting hit with all of it, which is fine because I like working on cars. I enjoy fixing them. I enjoy just having a car. You know what I'm saying? So that stuff doesn't bother me. It's just really the time that it takes for me to do everything since this is a BMW and it's a lot more stuff that you got to worry about as far as electrical components and how things should be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference it is. So we're going to take care of what we can, let BMW take care of the rest. Then after that, Then hopefully, I'm praying that we can get into the fun stuff. One of the first things that I do want to do um, is start, like, once I get the car back healthy, I want to push it to that next level of healthy. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go probably most likely we're gonna get an intake. You know what I'm saying? Increase airflow. You know what I'm saying? Help the engine stay cool. Things of that nature. We're also gonna probably get what was that, the intake? What's the pipe that has the that's connected to the intake valve? I forgot the name of it, but I'll put a picture of it right here. We're gonna get that as well, just for better flow, airflow. We're gonna do a lot of airflow things, so we're gonna get those two right there. Then after that, obviously I have to get a tune when I get that intake valve. When I get that intake filter, I'm gonna have to get a tune. So you will see me get a tune, but you will not see me get a tune, if that makes sense. Like, I'm gonna hook up the MHD or whatever like that, but I'm not gonna tune the car to like no crazy stuff, but I have nothing done to it besides intake. So it's gonna get a basic tune, no burbles, none of that. We're not doing none of that stuff until we get everything else taken care of, like exhaust. Y'all know I want to get an exhaust. Y'all know I want, you know what I'm saying, intercooler. You know what I'm saying. We want the car to run better. You know what I'm saying. So we're gonna do a lot of performance mods to this car. Nothing to make any power. No crazy power, but enough to make the car run a lot more efficient and a lot smoother. You know what I'm saying. So we're gonna do a lot of upgrades as far as that, and then as far as cosmetics, I'm gonna show you guys a video of me playing around in the front. As you can see, that wood grain that's in the front right there, we're gonna be switching all that out to the Alcantara. I have somewhere where I'm gonna get the Alcantara parts from. I'm either gonna get the parts or I'm gonna take it off and wrap it myself. I have both places, you know what I'm saying, in my cart, where if I can get the wrap or I can just get the actual panels to plug in, you know what I'm saying, to the where the other wood grain is. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing on the inside that I do want to take care of. And as you guys can see, the lights are very dim on the inside. Those red lights, those red strip lights that are under the like door handle and all the door seals and things like that, those are very dim now. It also is bright, so you can't really tell. But at nighttime, I've seen it. I just want a brighter light in the car, so I'm gonna get this RGB strips that you can put in all those, because it is very easy to do. You just gotta hook it up, you know what I'm saying, to the right wire, and I believe it's somewhere down to the OBD2 port or something like that where you can hook it up in. But it'll allow me to change the colors of them, you know what I'm saying, the brightness and everything like that. So that's another thing that I do want to do. And you guys can see my screen. My screen is very old, you know what I'm saying. So my radio is very old. I missed the Subaru, but the Subaru had Apple CarPlay and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. So nice little radio. So I want to get that again. They do have this radio that is, I guess you could say screen radio, whatever you want to call it. That's like a 15-inch screen, you know what I'm saying, that it just plugs right in. Sits a little bit higher than the usual one. It also sticks out, so it's kind of like a little mini tablet that goes right there and has Apple CarPlay, Netflix, YouTube, everything like that. So we're gonna also get that as well. If you guys seen the video with me and my guy Trey, he has that screen that I do want. You know what I'm saying? He put it in his car and he said it runs great. You can do a lot. You can watch TV. You can watch Netflix, YouTube, go on the internet. You can put your gauges up there. You can put Pro Tune up there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different things that you can do with that screen, and I think that'll benefit me on the long run, especially when it comes to like reading my codes and watching my gauges as far as temperatures and regulations and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get that as well. I think that's really it for the inside. You know what I'm saying? Alcantara, new screen. I love my seats. I'm not gonna change that. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably get them touched up if anything. You know what I'm saying? I love my seats. I don't want to change that. Another thing that I do want to do, of course, wheels, suspension. You know what I'm saying? That'll probably be one of the things that I just do randomly. You know what I'm saying? Because those really make or break a car. You know what I'm saying? So I like my car to look very nice. So if I get suspension, I'm gonna get wheels shortly after. If I do get suspension, I'm not gonna go springs. I'm gonna go whole coilovers. You know what I'm saying? Just like I did on the Subaru. I'm not gonna slam it to the floor like I did on the Subaru, bro. That was just OD. I could barely drive. I had to end up raising it up. You know what I'm saying? But it will be a nice good fit when I get the wheels, because I do want to go some nice wheels. I'm not gonna show you guys the wheels that I have planned on getting, but you guys will see them once I buy them. I will give you guys like a little sneak peek of the wheel. You know what I'm saying? So it'll look really nice. It'll look really nice. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, chat, that's really all I got as far as the updates and future plans. Everything that I do myself will be recorded and posted on the YouTube channel. So make sure you guys turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I do drop these videos. And if you're going through the same problem, don't be afraid to comment down in the description, or even just ask a question. You know what I'm saying? In the comment section, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do I fix this, or how do I go about this, or what did you do to fix this? You know what I'm saying? If you guys need any in-depth videos, like me to go more in-depth on how I did certain things, just let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to, you know what I'm saying, reply and drop another video on it, because the more content I post, the more people will see it, the more people will interact, the bigger our channel and community can grow. And then we can start doing different things like traveling with the Beamer, you know what I'm saying, going to different car meets, you know what I'm saying, holding our own car meet, you know what I'm saying, maybe some giveaways, you know what I'm saying, not car giveaways yet, I ain't rich, you know what I'm saying, but accessory giveaways and things like that. Hopefully one day we can do the car giveaway, you know what I'm saying, that'll be nice, but we'll have to get there when we get there, you know what I'm saying, but chat, we just gonna keep grinding, keep praying, keep going hard, keep working on this Beamer until we can get it to where we want it to go. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a process. It's gonna be a grind. And I'm ready to put in the work, and hopefully you guys are ready to watch this greatness that is about to happen before your eyes, man. But that's all I got for updates and you know what I'm saying, future plans. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Turn on post notifications if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Be a part of the LNH game, where we just spread love and positivity, and we never hate on nobody. You know what I'm saying? We just want to see everybody do great. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys subscribe. Turn on the bell so you don't miss when I post. Twitch, link is in the bio. You know what I'm saying? Or description. Make sure you guys come check out the Twitch. We go live every single day. We have fun. New games are coming out. You know what I'm saying? We're vibing, chilling, chasing clips, grinding every single day, man. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, man. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And it's going to be on top real soon. We out of here. Let it go.